Jack the Ripper. An unknown psychopath, a shadow that no one has ever truly seen, and a mystery that remains unsolved to this day. He brutally murdered 5 women, yet the police never came close to catching him. How did this nameless killer get the name Jack the Ripper? Let's dive into the history in today's video. London, 1888, the peak of the Industrial Revolution. The most powerful city in the world. But behind the glitz and the glamour, there was a darkness where death knocked on doors every single night. Welcome to Whitechapel, a district in East London. The alleys here were so narrow that even the sunlight seemed afraid to enter. By society as unfortunates, walked the streets at night, just to survive. They wanted nothing more than a meal and a safe place to sleep. They had no idea they were walking into the sights of a predator. Then, the murders began, so brutal, so horrific, that all of London trembled. To the police, this wasn't just a series of crimes, it was a total nightmare. Historians call these 5 women the Canonical Five. Every murder followed a chilling, deliberate pattern. The first victim was Mary Ann Nichols. On the morning of August 31st, her body was found in Bucks Row. Her throat had been cut, and the attack was so swift that no one even heard a sound. A few days later, on September 8th, Annie Chapman's body was discovered. This time, the killer hadn't just cut her throat, he had mutilated the body in a way that left even the doctors shocked. It seemed like the work of someone with professional knowledge. September 30th, the night of the double event. The killer claimed 2 victims in a single night, Elizabeth Stride and Catherine Eddowes. The police were completely overwhelmed. The Ripper was so confident he vanished right under the noses of the authorities. And finally, November 9th, Miller's Court. Mary Jane Kelly. This case was different from the rest. It happened behind closed doors. It was the most brutal, the most gruesome. In many ways, it was the Ripper's horrific climax. So, where did the name Jack the Ripper come from? Amidst the height of the investigation, the police received a letter. It read, "I am down on whores, and I shan't quit ripping them till I do get buckled." It was signed Jack the Ripper. The media seized the name, and it spread like wildfire across the globe. But was the letter real? Many believe it was a hoax created by a journalist, just to stir up publicity. To this day, we don't know if the killer wrote it or if it was a sick game played by someone else. The police interviewed thousands. The list of suspects was long. Montague John Drett, a lawyer, Aaron Kosminski, a barber, Francis Tumblety, a doctor. They were all suspected, but there was never enough evidence to make a charge stick. And then, after November 9th, the murders just stopped, as abruptly as they began. No arrests, no confessions. Where did the Ripper go? Did he die? Was he locked away? Or did he simply vanish into the fog? Jack the Ripper became a ghost, an immortal figure in history, a dark chapter that still haunts us today. Who do you think he was? Let me know your theories in the comments below.